I'm at Clementine's and I just got this. I just got this black vanilla waffle cone. Just fell, but it's fine. Fell on my bag. And I got the gooey butter cake ice cream. It's all melted. It's pretty good.
Do it again.
This one is actually very good. It is a gooey butter cake. The pieces are pretty good. The ice cream is melting. I did not realize how difficult this was going to be doing an ice cream tasting, but it's really good. It's very creamy. I don't really care for the waffle cone, even though it's supposed to be like a black vanilla midnight cone. It doesn't really taste like vanilla and doesn't really have that black vanilla taste. It just tastes like a regular waffle, which is not bad, but it's very crunchy. It's a bit on the hard side, but still pretty tasty. It's a good ice cream.
Right.
And I'm gonna move on to this one. So this one is a Blue Moon ice cream in a red velvet waffle cone. So what it looks like, it's already melting. As you can see, this is gonna be tough. It's already melting, but I'm really excited because Blue Moon is one of my favorite ice cream, and the only place I've been able to get a good Blue Moon ice cream is University of Wisconsin. So let's see if this is good. I don't know if people are looking at me or looking at the ice cream place, but the show must go on. So this is, it's okay, but it's more cherry than it is the flavor profile I look for when I look for like a Blue Moon ice cream. It's not bad, but it's not that, it's not great. I don't like this one that much. Now let's try the waffle. I wouldn't say that tastes like red velvet because it's not very chocolatey red velvet profile, but it's decent, similar to this one. Oh gosh, it's melting so bad, but the show must go on. I'm gonna move on to this one. This is an Italian butter cookie, so I'm excited to try it out. That's what it looks like. So what they've done here is they've actually used, so if you know like speculoos, not speculoos, biscotti. So this is actually the biscotti cookie that you get on a Delta flight crushed into this. So think butter cookie, think speculoos cookie butter. This is what it is, and it is so tasty. It's actually pretty good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I like this stuff because they don't actually skim on the inclusion pieces. As you can see, it is loaded. Every single bite is loaded with pieces of the Italian cookie butter. It is so good. Oh my gosh, these ice creams are melting so bad. I forget how hard it is. I'm so glad I got 3 flavors because I was just gonna get 5 flavors and there was no way I was gonna make it with 5 flavors. Actually trying to get the cones. This is so, I don't know, this is also a very messy start. That was really good. If I was to come here again and get an ice cream, I'm definitely gonna get that one. It's so good. I didn't really care for the Blue Moon because I'm a Blue Moon ice cream connoisseur and I know kind of like what my expectation is when it comes to Blue Moon, and this didn't quite deliver on that. But I do like the color contrast between the Blue Moon ice cream and the red velvet waffle cone. I think it's stunning, and I do like this black cone holder thing that they have going on, and the waffle cone itself. I mean, just look at that detail. It's amazing. And same thing with the black one that is now all destroyed with the ice cream melting. But yeah, this is what I got, and I really like them. So if you're ever in Missouri and you want ice cream to try out, definitely check out Clementine's. I've tried them before and I wasn't very impressed with the location I went to, but this location is actually not that bad and they have really awesome flavors. I just was like, I didn't even know what to go for, but the choices I actually did go for are actually awesome, except the Blue Moon. Not a fan of that, but I'm sure some people will like it. It just gives more cherry for me, and if you know me, I'm not a big fan of cherry. That's the reason why I won't go for this one. But gooey butter cake one, amazing. I would order that again in a heartbeat. And the Italian cookie butter, amazing too. These things are melting, so I'm gonna like let go of them and move on to my next location. I'll see you in the next location. Bye. So I just got back from Baked Bear. I was going to try to shoot in there, but there were too many people in there. And the thing with Baked Bear that makes their ice cream so unique is that you have the option of actually picking your cookies or brownies and then having your ice cream scoop in between the cookie or the brownie and actually having it heated, so that way it's more soft and gooey and messy in a way, but also tasty and delicious. So I got 4 different types of cookie with 2 different types of ice creams, and I got the different ice cream differently. So I'm just going to show you what I have. This is the goods right here. I don't know if this is a great angle, but we're in my car, so we're just gonna have to work with it. So I think this is the first one I got. So as you can see right here, there's a cookie on the bottom and there's another cookie on the top. So on top is the cookie of the month, which is the Mexican hot chocolate cookie, and on the bottom I have a regular chocolate chip cookie, and the ice cream in the middle I believe is a, gosh, what was it? What did I get? What did I get? Oh my gosh, I got a mud pie ice cream. Ice cookie is so hard. My goodness. Okay, there we go. There's action. I'm getting some traction. So I think mud pie is like a chocolate. So mud pie ice cream I think is like chocolate with like brownie, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And then I think there's chocolate, brownie, coffee, a blend of that I think is what it is. So that's me trying to attempt a scoop of the 2 different types of cookies I picked and the ice cream itself. I'm not a big fan of coffee, but it just looked interesting, and I don't think I've ever had a mud pie ice cream before. Compared to the ice cream I had earlier, I don't think this one was that great. It's okay. I'm just gonna try the ice cream just by itself without the cookies. I think the cookies are just kind of like interrupting things. I think it's okay, but I don't like that ice cream actually. I really do not like that. So that ice cream was just there. It wasn't doing for me what I was hoping it would do for me. So I'm gonna try another combo. So I got this other ice cream. So this is the other cookie ice cream I was gonna try, and this one has a Cookie Monster ice cream on, cookie on top. It's the blue Monster cookie, and then on the bottom it has Nutella chunk cookie, and then in the middle is a strawberry covered chocolate, which I don't know how this is a strawberry covered chocolate, because if I was developing an ice cream and I want it to be strawberry covered chocolate, I think I would have strawberry pieces that were covered in chocolate and in a strawberry flavored ice cream. I'm just saying that's what I would think that would be. But I think what they did here is a strawberry ice cream with like chocolate chip chunks in there. That's what I'm gonna guess that they did. So this is what that looks like, and I'm gonna try to break. I don't know, you know how you like get into some ice cream and you can kind of feel that it's gonna be cold? That's how I feel with this ice cream. But this is what it looks like. So you can see on the top you have that blue cookie, and then in the middle you have, you can't see it, but you have the ice cream right there, and then on the bottom is the Nutella chunk cookie piece. I'm so worried this is gonna be so cold. I don't like when ice cream is cold. I know it doesn't make sense what I'm trying to say, but cold, when it's cold, is like it's not as creamy and rich, and then there's more water content, which means that when it's frozen it's gonna taste more cold and like creamy and smooth tasting. Get some chocolate from the chocolate chips that I have in there. The ice cream just feels a little bit cold to me, which I feel like is not very, it doesn't really make for an enjoyable eating experience. I prefer the other place I went to first better, because the ice cream was much creamier. It was much more enjoyable to eat. They had really big pieces in there as far as like inclusion pieces, which made the eating experience even that much more enjoyable, and I really like that. And if you can hear a noise in the background, sorry, my car is on. I cannot sit in a car without it being on when it's 80 degrees outside, so apologies. Hopefully it's not too loud. But yeah, I'm not liking this ice cream experience so far. I don't know, I just don't like cold ice cream. I don't know how to describe it to you. I just think it's just like, it's not premium, it's not super premium. I think it's between regular, like I think it's gonna be termed regular ice cream. I think the fat content of this ice cream is on the low side, so I don't get that indulgent creamy experience, which I know is quite the expectation, but I just don't enjoy it. There was a place I came to in this area, because where I'm at right now is the St. Charles in Missouri, and there is a particular ice cream store I came to somewhere here, and the ice cream was so amazing. I might try to find it before I leave here, because I'm gonna try to go to a different location. But this ice cream is just very underwhelming, but I have one more flavor to taste if I leave, so I'm just gonna get on with that. I believe the next one I have to taste, and just, oh, what a shame. Seriously, I really was looking forward to this experience, and I thought because they warmed up the ice cream it would make for a better eating experience, And that was why I said, yeah, yes, can you please warm it up for me? But actually warming it up wasn't any better. It was just not the experience I was looking for, which kind of sucks. So this is the last ice cream I have. It's a blackberry crumble. That's what that looks like. I'm hoping for I'm hoping for a somewhat better experience, but let's hope I don't get disappointed. I'm just getting the feel for the ice cream, and I can tell that this is not my kind of ice cream. I need to find the other place I came to here that had really good ice cream. It has that cold feel to it. I don't know, it's just not. I mean, the blackberry is good. It does really come through pretty nicely. Crumble piece, it's really not that bad. It's somewhat pleasant, but it's still kind of cold. I don't think I like that much. It's just so cold. So it's either one of two things. It's either they're free. No, it has to be the ice cream. It can't be their freezer because it has to be cold. I think they probably are like 0 degrees. No, it can't be 0 degrees. That would be impossible to eat. So it has to be like 20 something degrees so that they can scoop it, I would think. It has to be 20 something degrees, right? Maybe not. 20 something degrees? No, maybe 10. So maybe 10, but still, I think the ice cream mix is just not one that I vibe with. But I do like the idea of like getting the ice cream and sandwiching it in between cookies or brownies. I think that's a good concept, and I think it makes for a unique eating experience. But I wouldn't say that this is an ice cream place I'm going to come back to again, just because I feel like it could have been better than what I have, but it's just not that great. And I don't like when ice cream is cold. I don't know how to, like, I just don't like when ice cream is cold. I like it to be creamy. I like it to be tasty. I like it to be flavorful. And I like it to have big inclusion pieces in there. I just have expectations when I eat ice cream, because I work with ice cream. I just know what a good ice cream should taste like. But I mean, they're in business and they're running, so I guess people like that kind of ice cream. I just feel like I need more richness, more indulgence, more decadence. I need more flavor, and texture is big for me. So I will be going to check out a different one. I know that I've come here for a really good ice cream before. I saw it on the way to a restaurant that we were going to, and then I got it afterwards, and I can't remember what the name is. So I'm gonna try to find it while I'm still in this area and try their flavors, because I was very impressed the last time I was here. So I'm gonna try to find it and then check out what they have and bring it back and let you guys see. Anyway, so I'm not sure if this was the ice cream store I found once upon a time when I was out here for lunch with my coworkers, but I went to KILWINS and I got 3 different ice creams just to try them and see what I feel about. I'm hoping this was the one I found. I can't remember the name of it, but I just found it so randomly that day, and I was like, I need to have ice cream. I just have this feeling that I need it. I never need ice cream. I just tend to like go for it. Anyways, I got 3 different flavors, and then this one is a fudge brownie. Show you what that looks like. I'm gonna try this one and see what I think of it. My car is on, so apologies if it's a little bit loud. Apologize. So there's kind of like pieces in there. I don't think these are brownie pieces, but it looks like chocolate chip pieces. But that's what that looks like. It's a little bit cold, but it is creamy, and you can tell that it's kind of decadent. It's very dark chocolate profile, which is not my favorite, but it is good. It definitely is good. It's so much better than baked bear. 100 times better, I feel. Wait for my way so it's not distracting. We'll move on to the next flavor, but that so far is not bad. I think this was the one I went to. I have a feeling this probably was the one. I'm not sure. I like the napkins too. It's cute. Look at that. Oh, they have different locations in different states. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. So on their napkins, they show you the different locations that they have in different states. I don't think you can read that, but they have stuff in Alabama, different places. And then it kind of continues on this page. I said page like it's a book. This napkin. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, I can't wait to check out their other location. Wow, they have it in different, like in Alabama, Arkansas, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Mississippi. Different places really. So that's good to know. If I ever find myself in those places, I will be checking them out. This one is the New Orleans Praline Pecan. So I'm excited to give this one a go. I cannot wait. It looks so good. That's what it looks like. if you can see, it's definitely really sweet, but I like sugar, so I'm not complaining about that. It's very rich tasting. There's a lot of flavor in there. The pecans really give it that depth. Overall, really good ice cream. I'm not mad at it. And then the last but not least is cake batter. So this one looks like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's more yellow. I can't wait to dive in. Let's see what this one tastes like. Oh my gosh, it's got cake pieces and chocolate. And it's already melting just how I like it. Gosh, it's so bright. I don't know if you can see that. It's super bright. Sorry about that. It almost tastes kind of like birthday cake, but it's really good. It's like very rich. Like I said, I like the texture of the ice cream so much better. It's not icy, it's not cold, it's very creamy, it's indulgent, it's got a lot of flavor, it's got a lot going on, and I really do like the texture. And overall, like, it just tastes so good. All their flavors are not disappointing at all. If you like rich, creamy, flavorful ice cream, if you ever find yourself in the state of Missouri, definitely check out KILWINS. They're pretty good. Good flavor, rich, decadent. Texture is awesome. I am so into it. I think this was the one I tried the other day. I'm not sure, but I think it's the one. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Anyways, that's it. I think I'm gonna check out 1 or 2 more locations. I'm not sure. Gosh, I've had so much sugar now. Honestly, I'm not finishing this ice cream, so it kind of makes sense that I still kind of have room. I might try out 1 or 2 more spots and then call it a wrap. But I don't know. So far, what do we like with the car content? I was gonna try eating in there, but there was no way. There was just a lot of people. Obviously, it's a hot day on a Saturday, so everyone is out getting a scoop or 2 of ice cream. So it makes sense that it's kind of a little bit crowded. So I'm gonna try to find a different location to check out and let you guys know what I think. See you in a bit. So we have reached the last lap of the day, which is stopping off for Gelato de Rosso. So these are the goods that I picked up from there. I picked up 3 different gelato flavors that they had. Actually, when we were scooping them out, they're actually a bit softer than ice cream. So this one is a cherry mascarpone gelato, and then I went for the smallest possible size that they had because I was just like, I really don't have that much room anymore for sweets today. And this one is a pineapple. I don't think you can see it. The sun is just, I think it's golden hour. I think it's what it is, and the sun is just not about it. And this one is a stracciatella chocolate chip. Stracciatella. Let me stop if I offend the Italians. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right there. It's not necessary. But that flavor, whatever it is, that's what this is. So I'm gonna try all 3. So I just got like the smallest possible size, and I'm excited to dive in. I'm gonna start with the stracciatella chocolate chip. I'm guessing it's some sort of, my guess would be like some sort of vanilla with like chocolate chip. I don't know why it has to be sound so fancy for no reason. And I do like the spoons that they have in this place. They're so colorful. I don't know if you can see. They're like very very colorful spoons. The sun is out to be aggressive. Anyways, I'm gonna try this one. This is what it looks like. It has the flavor. So some chips in there. It's very different. It's not as dense as I would like it to be. Maybe if I was in Italy on a nice summer day, maybe I would have a different experience or a different reaction or a more authentic experience. I think maybe because I'm in America and I'm just trying something that is supposed to be more Italian, and I'm not in an Italian country or in Italy. Italian country, there's a leader. I'm not in Italy. Maybe that's why I just feel like maybe it's not as authentic. But honestly, I don't know what a true gelato is supposed to taste like, but I feel like it's supposed to be a little bit more dense, and this one is not as dense. It's a bit on the soft side. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of soft, but it's also slightly rich. I don't know. Until I visit Italy, I don't know if this is a true representation of what a gelato should taste like. But if they make it like the way they make a gelato, then maybe they can call it a gelato. I don't know. I need to visit Italy. This one is, I'm gonna stick a pin in this one and see. But the flavor is not bad. I do like the flavor. I think it's just like plain ice cream with no flavor, with just chocolate chips in there. I don't even think it has vanilla. Does it have nuts of vanilla? I'm not sure. I can't really tell. I'm kind of perplexed on this one. I'm not exactly sure. I think I was expecting so much more decadence and so much more richness, and I just am not getting that. And for that reason, I'm just a little bit confused. I don't know. We're gonna go with the pineapple. It's called aranya or something like that. So this is the pineapple one. That's what that looks like, and it's more yellow looking, and that's what that looks like. It's more yellow looking. Let's dive in. Oh, it's so soft. You can smell the pineapple flavor. Oh my gosh. See, you can smell it. I'll describe that as a burst of flavor. It has a lot of flavor going on. It has pineapple pieces in there. See, look at that. I never can see that. Gosh, the sun. I need to travel to Italy. I'm not sure about this experience, but I was curious, so I figured I would come and try it out. So yeah, anyways, we're moving to the third one. The last one is the mascarpone cherry. It's shoved in there. I'm gonna drive in and see what this is all about. I don't like cherry. I think we've covered that, but it looked cool, so I figured I would try it. And I've always been curious about the mascarpone ice cream flavor, so let's see what does it taste like. And I think mascarpone is a kind of cheese. For someone that doesn't like cherry, this might actually be my favorite one. Which I know is kind of odd because I really don't like cherry, but honestly, this one is really good. Like the cherry is not very in your face offensive, because cherry sometimes can be a little bit too much, and I think in this case it was well done. It wasn't overpowering, and I think it really complements the mascarpone cheese really well. I think they really go well together. I feel like this one is a little bit more rich tasting than the other two flavors I tried. I'm not exactly sure why, maybe because of the cheesy profile of the other one, maybe that's why, but it's more creamy, it's more rich, it's more decadent, it's more true to what I was expecting for a gelato, because with gelato it's much more dense, it's rich, it's indulgent, it doesn't dissolve as quickly. And I feel like the other two flavors, the pineapple and the stracciatella, it would just dissolve so quickly in your mouth, and it just really didn't have the depth of flavor I was looking for. I mean, the pineapple one was very flavorful, but it wasn't as decadent, I feel, and it wasn't as dense as I was hoping for. So I feel like this one is just much better, the cherry mascarpone, which I really like. It actually is not that bad, honestly. Anyways, I do like that one. If you want gelato and you ever find yourself in the state of Missouri, you can give these people a try. Why not? But set your expectations. It might not be like what you would get in Italy, but I think it's the closest you're gonna get on the side of the road. But overall, not a bad experience. I was pretty impressed with that. I mean, ending up with the cherry mascarpone was actually very tasty, very rewarding. I really did like that experience. Okay, that was really good, and that about wraps it today for my ice cream tour experience. I thought that was actually really fun, and the goal really wasn't to finish all the ice cream. It's not an ice cream competition. That's not what it's about. It's more about trying different ice cream stores and just seeing what they have to offer, and then recommending different ones that you should check out if you're ever in the city, and just see what you think about it. And I think some are better than others, and I'm glad the way it went. And let me know what you think about this. Do you like this series? I don't know what city I'm gonna eat up next, but I'm gonna need a little bit of a break from sugar for a while. Like if I smell sugar, I feel like I'll just run in a different direction, because I've had quite a lot today, not gonna lie. So now I have to go find food that is actually gonna nourish my body, because I might have just destroyed it a little bit. So that's all I have for you today. Let me know what you think. If you like this format, if I've tasted any of this ice creams from these different places, if you have a particular flavor that you like, let me know, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, bye.